Hello and welcome everybody to another Battleground Games Live. This is Christmas Eve 2020, December 24th. So welcome everybody to our dining room where recently we had a very delicious and filling Christmas Eve dinner.
I'm actually feeling a fair amount of post-dinner crash right now.
That's why I got myself coffee. Yeah, I'm going to be well awake when Santa gets here tonight.
Real bright right in the middle of that frame. Yeah, turn that off for now.
Yeah, I'll turn it on when we
when we're overhead. Yeah.
Go to overhead. So yeah, welcome everybody to Battleground Games Live. This is our weekly board game stream. Those of you who follow us are very familiar with this. We used to broadcast from Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington. Battleground Games and Hobbies is your friendly local game store in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area, which has 3 convenient locations. One up in Saugus on Route 1, just past the Red Roof Inn. One down in Norton, which is near the Xfinity Center. And then one in Abington that's sort of midway between the two of them, which was the original location. With things being what they are, we have broadcasting maskless from the Abington store.
Not just
we
because
wish
of
we could
us,
get together with our friends, but we can't.
but because us being maskless would then put other people at the store at risk.
Yeah.
So
ever since lockdown began, we have been broadcasting first from our living room in our old place, and now from our dining room here in our new place, which has a much larger table.
So much more
spacious. A lot more space to put stuff. I didn't introduce myself. Hi, I'm Andrew, and this is my wife.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
She is monitoring chat.
Yeah, I am also your chat mod. Don't make me work because I really want to play this game.
Yeah. So last night was Amanda's birthday. And for her birthday, I got her a birthday present.
Yes, he did. He got me the Fallout board game Atomic Bonds Cooperative Upgrade Pack.
Oh, Shiro, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you, Shiro.
Very much appreciate it.
We appreciate that, friend.
Good to see you. Have you played the Fallout board game before?
Thank you, Shiro. Yeah.
We have played this on stream.
Also, thank you for the emote that I got from your sub.
Oh, did you get an emote?
I did.
Ooh, fancy.
I did.
We've played the Fallout board game a fair number of times on stream because it's one of our favorite games. It has 2 expansions now.
Hey, Lobster, how's it going? Also, Shiro, do you play, and I feel like I should know this, have you played the Fallout video games? Like 3 and 4 and New Vegas specifically? Because if so, and if you like board games, I highly recommend the Fallout board game.
You'll get the hang of how it works pretty quickly.
Highly recommend.
Once
Just
we
3.
Start playing.
Even still, you will get what it's talking about. It does an amazing job of turning a lot of the mechanics of the video game into a board game. Like leveling up and getting experience works in a way that feels like it comes out of the video.
To the game.
Yeah, it feels really authentic. It is also a choose your own adventure game. So this is a game that lets you bring out not just your main plot, but a whole bunch of side plots. Do you want side quests?
Yeah.
You can get side quests. You can go do very silly side quests.
So out of the box, Fallout is intended to be 2 to 4 players competitive.
Yeah.
You're each trying to gain influence to dominate the wasteland.
And you can play it solo. It does have a solo mode built into the out-of-the-box play. The out-of-the-box play does have a solo mode built into it. And my friend Sarah and I had, ages ago, sort of mocked up a way to play co-op, which was basically playing it as if it was a solo game and divvying up responsibilities between ourselves, but setting the difficulty as high as if we were playing it solo. So that, because normally when it's 2 players, to win, your difficulty is a little less than when it's solo because you're playing against someone else's ulterior motives. But when we were playing co-op, we were like, no, we'll just keep the difficulty set on the solo mode and we'll just divvy up responsibilities and work towards the same goal. That way we win.
In practice, the competitive game gets strange because, as we mentioned, it's a choose-your-own-adventure sort of game. You get options on almost every card to do this or do that. And in a competitive game, you eventually get to choose sides, choose factions.
Yeah.
And based on those factions, your influence is determined by which faction is further ahead on the track. And as a result, you're often choosing things that other people are not choosing, and it gets a little bit peculiar.
Because what happens sometimes is it'll say, you can finish this quest by going to Megaton and talking to someone. Or you can finish this quest by killing any raider. And sometimes, depending on what tiles you turn over, a raider is going to attack you and you're going to have to fight it regardless of what you want to do. So that's going to set you on a certain path, whether you wanted to be going in that path or not. Which is the only thing I don't love about it, but it does make the game interesting at times, and because you end up on paths that you weren't necessarily planning. I ended up in a vault that was underwater the last time.
I remember that. I think that's Vault 76. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. Vault
97, 94, something like that. Yeah, I ended up in a vault that was underwater, and I kept having to, take breaths.
Anyways, the competitive game I don't enjoy as much as cooperative play. Like Amanda said, she and her friend Sarah had sort of worked out a way to play cooperatively.
Together a way to do co-op.
The New California expansion does have a couple of cool features. It allows you to expand the board.
Yep.
It's got more space.
All the maps become bigger.
4 scenarios in the base game. There's 2 new scenarios in the expansion, and all of the original 4 have new boards that
bigger
expanded
boards,
out bigger.
More tiles.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, one of the expansions that comes with New California is built as a co-op only scenario. So it doesn't have a competitive version. You only play it co-op.
Which brings us to Atomic Bonds, which I gave to Amanda for her birthday yesterday.
Which was very exciting. I opened it and I was very, very happy. I love Fallout so much.
Fallout is Amanda's jam.
I love
it is
Fallout
her game.
So much. I have cosplayed from Fallout. That's how much I love Fallout. I absolutely adore Fallout, and I genuinely love the Fallout board game. I think it's fantastic. I have painted my figures. Mm-hmm. So the game
those off in a little bit.
Yeah, the game does come with some very nice figures. And I did paint all of those. And then I painted a second set for to auction off for Extra Life a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I think Riley.
Can't remember who won it. It could have been Riley.
No, it was Riley.
Okay.
He won that. He was very excited about it. He was like, this was the only thing I actually wanted.
But he won a bunch of prizes.
Yeah, he did, because he donates a lot. But yeah, so Atomic Bonds gives you... You've been replaying Skyrim lately. I've never played Skyrim, and you'd think, being a Bethesda fan, I would have.
And it being ported to every system in the universe.
Yeah, I mean, can't I play it on, my phone now these days?
Well, there is Elder Scrolls on the phone. It's not Skyrim.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Because that's the joke, is that it's been ported to every system.
They did a press junket where they said that they had ported it to coffee machines or something like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be able to like play it at work on my work's circulation software. That's
right.
Yeah, just have Skyrim running in the background. So the way the co-op stuff now works, it's gonna be on the KFC console. Delicious.
I would not be surprised.
And everything will be you won't be like wheels of cheese and stuff. It'll just all be fried chicken all the time. So what this does is it uses the map layout cards from the base game, but replaces the scenarios that go with those maps with scenarios that give you win conditions and directions based on playing it co-op instead of competitively. Which is really neat.
So we're going to have to sort of figure this out as we go. I think
Yeah.
first things first.
Yeah.
Let's choose characters.
Okay.
Who do you want to play? Here's the characters.
Yeah, these are my options. So we have the Brotherhood Outcast. We've got a Super Mutant. We've got a Wastelander. We've got...
Love the paint job you did on that Wastelander.
I'm so proud of it. We've got our Vault Dweller, and we've got a Ghoul, my dapper Ghoul.
Yeah, I don't know how the Ghoul works with this version. We'll have to see.
We'll see. I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with the Super Mutant.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Wastelander.
Do it. Okay.
All right. So this little baggie has their character cards.
And their starting specials.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing that this brings in is a couple of things that are definitely inspired by Fallout 76. And I've played a fair amount of Fallout 76, though I haven't played recently.
Yeah, we played a little bit with the new scenario.
Yeah, and we had a lot going on at the time, and then we were moving, and yeah. So we ended up not playing as much. I would like to get back into it. But then I started a new game of Fallout 4 with a bunch of mods, and...
All right. So
I was busy.
If you would pass me my...
Here's your Wastelander.
Thank you.
And here is your special for your Wastelander.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I was getting
I'm going to show
everything
this
out,
off.
you know.
Yeah, I'm going to show this off
My
on
Super
camera
Mutant.
here. So
And I've
this
got my
is
S
our
as well as
character
Super
board.
Mutant.
You'll note that it
Oh.
has our special stats listed here. It has these little pockets. Those are where perks go, or boons and stuff as we play.
Actually, can I
this
have
is
one of the,
our rads and our hit points?
I think I get a Vilified and a Super Mutant.
Yes.
So I think I start Vilified.
Do you? It should say on your card, I think. I think the Ghoul starts Vilified.
The Ghoul starts Vilified. So we'll leave that over there. And during setup, become a Super Mutant. I am now a Super Mutant.
Yes. And then here's my little character.
For each rad I suffer, I gain 1 XP.
And as the Wastelander, I start with a tire iron. So I have this that is an equipment that gives me a bonus strength roll. So if I am doing a strength check, I get that. And I have this little token here that's got a picture of the Wastelander on it. It has a special stat on it. In her case, it is A, which is agility. So that goes in the character board here in the A slot, indicating that I get advantage on, or the ability to re-roll on agility rolls.
Yeah. So I got strength because I'm
going
strong.
to equip this tire iron.
Are you half
Just
brick and
sliding it in
1/16
there.
tire iron?
That's exactly it. And then something new happens. Oh, we get some money. How much money do we start with?
Do you have all the instruction
Yeah.
books? Yeah, then you're the one to answer that question. So we are going to be playing a scenario that is based on one of the DLCs for Fallout 4, which is Far Harbor. I highly recommend Far Harbor as a DLC. It is beautifully written. introduces some really interesting character arcs for some of the main characters, or at least one of the main characters.
You have to deal out the shop if you want to make a space to...
I will do that.
Actually, we could just put it like down this way, maybe.
Here, have some camp tokens right there.
Okay.
How many shop
4
cards? Do that. That's not the shop. This is loot.
Oh.
This is the shop because
Okay.
it's stuff you can buy for caps. And it's a gorgeous setting. The setting for Far Harbor is great. And the music is really haunting. Oh, hey, it's Nick. Speaking of Far Harbor. Shiro, how's your Christmas Eve been?
Okay, we each get 1 additional special.
Yeah.
So I just drew
You're
luck.
lucky, and I have endurance.
Okay.
This seems, yeah.
Okay. We're not drawing agenda cards, so we don't get that, but we do get something instead, which is over there.
So we're choosing
And
our
we each
loyal
get
faction.
3 caps.
So we've chosen that we are loyal to Far Harbor.
Yeah. So
Not the fog.
This is the new Far Harbor card. We could ally with the fog.
With the children of Adam who want the fog, the radioactive fog in Far Harbor to spread.
Or we could ally with Far Harbor, which is what we're going to do.
Push back the fog. So we've done that. We've replaced that. Place the new double-sided power token with the non-loyal faction's power symbol face up on the topmost space of the power track.
Okay. Done?
Done.
What?
No, they're the shield. Right? Because they have, we're the star that says Far Harbor next to it.
The enemies are the shield. Okay, that's fine.
That's what I said. Shuffle the mutation, workshop, upgrading goal cards. I think, yeah. Into separate decks and place them face down in the play area, then shuffle the activation deck, which is this, and place it to the right side of the first player. Return the agenda deck to the from the base game to the game box that is not used. So I'm going to shuffle that. This was your last Christmas doing catering and everything went super smooth. That's awesome. I am very happy for you in that case.
So do we have special tokens for fog? I don't think we do.
These are... What was that? No, the tokens are the shield tokens. They're the tokens for the... So these are the workshop upgrade cards. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm shuffling decks.
our goal is to win the game by completing Embrace This, which is one of the missions in the mission pack.
Gotcha.
The goal of the fog is to befog, I believe, all cities and camps, or settlements or cities. So anytime the shield advances,
We put a fog token out.
when star or shield would advance, Instead, place a shield token at the highest level city or encampment where there are no shield tokens. Those are irradiated spaces.
Okay.
Because the fog is radioactive. So we still need to...
And we place a camp token on the crossroads camp.
Okay. According to the setup...
4 goal cards. Because that should be part of our win con? Maybe?
No.
Oh, interesting. Well.
Oh. Achieve both of the following. 1 goal per survivor is complete, and complete embrace this.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
All right. At any camp token, discard 15 caps is one of our options. Complete 1 vault. A vault is complete when all the cards in its deck have been trashed. Have 3 workshop upgrades. And kill 3 level 3 enemies. Place caps on this card to keep track.
And we each get a secret mutation?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yes, we each are dealt 1 mutation. I'm going to shuffle our mutations. So mutations in camps definitely come from Fallout 76. Mutations are one of the things that you can do in 76 that sort of take the place of some of the more like high-end OP perks and stuff that you get like towards the end game, because there's always going to be new stuff. So mutations, you have to get irradiated to a certain point, then you get a mutation, and if you don't like it, you have to then cure your radiation without locking in your mutation with the perk Starched Genes. Here's your mutation.
Thank you.
Do not look at it.
Nope.
Okay. We have had our mutations dealt. There may be a chance to get other mutations. I don't know. So, yeah, it's supposed to go over there. I'm a super mutant. All right.
And we stage 29, 30, and 31.
Okay. So activation cards replace agenda cards and are used to activate enemies and the opposing faction. At the end of the round, after all survivors have taken their turns, the first player reveals the top card of the activation deck and performs the following steps. Activate enemies, and then activate the opposing faction, and then choose the first player. The first player can choose to remain first player or choose another survivor to become the first player. If a new first player is chosen, that player places the activation deck and its discard pile to the right of their play area. Survivors either win together by completing the victory conditions, or they lose together when the opposing faction's power token reaches the last space on the power track. Each scenario's victory condition requires the survivors to complete goals, which are placed in the play area during setup. Survivors can complete a goal immediately when the condition specified on the goal card is satisfied. When a goal is completed, the survivors flip that goal face down. If there are 2 identical goals, the condition on each of those goals must be completed independently. For example, if the survivors have 2 goals that each require the survivors to have 3 workshop upgrades, they must have 6 workshop upgrades total. Additionally, if a goal is completed and the number of required goals has already been reached, retreat the opposing faction's power token by 2 spaces.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So, yeah, assisting. A survivor can assist during a fight if they are either in the same space as the survivor who is fighting, or if they have a ranged weapon and are in a space adjacent to the survivor who's fighting. And then you get to roll the assist die. Camp tokens. During the game, various effects cause the survivors to gain additional camp tokens, which survivors can place elsewhere on the map to create a fast travel network. If the camp survivors gain a camp token, they take one from the supply, place it near their scenario sheet. When a survivor performs a camp action, if they are in a named space, they can take a camp token they have gained that is not already on the map and place it on their space. That space is now available as a fast travel destination. During a survivor's turn, as long as there are no face-up enemies in their space or an adjacent space, a survivor can perform a fast travel action as one of their 2 actions. To perform a fast travel action, a survivor places their figure on any space that contains a camp token.
Nice. That sounds very handy.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Amanda.
it explains like modifications, mutations, and workshop upgrades. So, cool.
Yeah, let's do
All right, let's do it.
We each get 3 caps.
Okay.
Thank you. And these are the 3 cards that are staged. I'll have you place them over there, I guess, if you want to read out to chat.
All right. So we have Welcome to Far Harbor. A sickly green fog has spread across much of this island. Every structure you pass has been abandoned, but you see dangerous-looking shapes moving in the mists. So there are 2 ways we can finish this.
All right, so we cannot finish anything in a shield way.
Okay.
So we can't do anything that would advance the shield.
Then the fog calls you, travel into the mists and let it embrace you. That's what we can't do.
Okay.
So, the strange machines are the only sign of civilization left on this island. Investigate them.
How do we do that?
We have to place a star token.
All right. It doesn't say how we do that? Okay. Cool enough. It'll probably be related to the other cards.
Yeah. Bizarre devices dot the terrain around certain locations on the island. Most seem broken from wear or sabotage, but look easy enough to fix. So you can do once running these machines stop Adam's fog. Unacceptable. Smash them.
That's what we're not doing.
No. Attempt to communicate with the aliens and make a deal. That's the misprint.
So that's the misprint. Yeah.
Attempt to fix one of the machines is basically what you're trying to do. You basically perform an action at any ruin or settlement without a star on it for an E or I value of 4. And if you do it, you gain 2 XP and place a star in that space.
All right.
Okay?
Excellent.
And our third one is, if there is a star on this space, encounter the next card, then add this card. Yeah. Without the protection of the fog condensers, the people in this settlement have fled the oncoming fog. You walk through a ghost town.
Oh, are we supposed to add that? So stage 29 and 30. Add 31.
So this gets added to the settlement deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So add is a specific action in Fallout, the board game. What we do is we take a number of cards off the top of the deck equal to the number of players, shuffle them with the card that we're adding, and put them back on top of that deck.
Yeah.
The result being that sometime within the next 3 times we encounter a settlement,
we will deal with that.
Yeah. All right, excellent. We are set to go, except that we have not chosen a first player, and we have not put ourselves out on the board.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first?
You can if you want.
Okay. I'm going to put myself here.
Okay.
Do you want to start in the same space? Like, can we start in the same space?
No, we pick different spaces.
Okay.
I'll
But we
put myself
can...
there.
How does assisting work? If we're in this...
A survivor can assist during a fight if they are either in the same space as the survivor who is fighting, or if they have a ranged weapon and are in a space adjacent to the survivor who's
So we
fighting.
kind of want to be in the same space as much as we can.
We do, but when you start, everyone picks a different space to start.
All right, so I get 2 actions. As my first action, I'm going to explore this tile.
Do it.
Which means I flip it over. It is Highway 74. Nothing there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take my move action and move onto Highway 74. Okay. My turn is done.
All right. I am going to take my action, my first action, and explore this tile.
Okay.
This is the Super Duper Mart. And it immediately gets a dude. That is a Raider Psycho.
He is aggressive, right?
Yeah.
He has
loot.
And he has 2 hit points.
Yeah, he's a level 2. I think I'm going to move for my second action. And move into the rads. I take 1 rad, and I gain an experience.
Anytime you gain rads, you gain experience?
That's my ability.
For
each rad I suffer, I gain 1 XP.
When do we reveal our mutation?
So mutations get revealed when we hit, I think, 5
4 rads?
rads.
4
4
or
or
5?
5 rads. If a survivor's green peg reaches the 5th hole on their survivor board track, they immediately activate their mutation by flipping it face up and reading it aloud.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the way the ghoul works is that the ghoul starts with their rads never go up.
Mm-hmm.
Or no. They do. They just get healed by rads as well.
Okay.
So, but they have a lower max hit points.
So that is the end of the round.
Can I see the instructions actually?
Oh, yeah. I'll wait until Amanda's finished
I want to double
what
check
she wants
this.
to research, and then we will move forward to the end of the round, which involves stuff happening.
Yeah. I'm going to have to look at the ghouls card.
Yeah, okay.
Your maximum hit points is 12. When you would suffer rads, recover that amount of HP instead. So yeah,
So
he's never going to get a mutation.
Yeah. What happens at the end of the round in this version of the game, Amanda?
That's a good question. So. Excuse me. No. Okay. At the end of the round, after all survivors have taken their turns, the first player reveals the top card in the activation deck. Which you get to hold on to those until you're no longer first player.
Okay.
You turn it over.
Those things activate. So
Right.
this dude is going to move into the space with you.
Yep. So activate
Robots
enemies.
and shields.
Each activation card indicates 2 of the 5 standard enemy types to activate, top to bottom, following the rules for activation in the base game. So
Okay.
he's going to move into a space with me.
Okay. And before we resolve that,
Yeah.
let's activate the shield.
Oh.
So-
No. It says activate enemies and then activate opposing faction.
Okay.
I'm reading things in order.
All right. So let's do this fight then, because he's aggressive. He's going to fight you.
Yeah, he is. So.
I can't assist, I'm afraid. I don't have a ranged weapon, although my character token is holding a rifle. I actually have a crowbar. So
Okay. So I roll all 3 dice.
You're trying to hit chest and legs.
Twice.
I see chest and legs.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely kill him. But he got 2 hits on me at 2 points, so I take 4 points of damage.
Yep.
So I took 4 points of damage, but I did kill him.
Yep.
So I get 2 XP. So that goes 1,
You've leveled up.
2. I have leveled up.
So take 2
And pick
random
1.
things.
I will take I and be an intelligent super mutant.
Sure.
And
A new
I
fella
get
shows up
yeah,
here.
a new one shows up there, and I get loot. I get a loot card.
Yes,
Do I
Take
get
your loot.
2 because he's a level 2?
I think so.
I gave you back the books.
Sounds right.
I think that's right. It's actually very elegantly put together, I'll be honest.
Yes, loot. Enemy ability. Page 6. After a survivor kills this enemy, That survivor draws 1 loot card. Okay.
Okay. So I get a Brahmin steak.
Yummy.
Delicious. When I camp, I may discard this card to recover 8 additional hit points and then suffer a rad.
Actually sounds fine for you.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely fine for me. I will definitely be eating some Brahmin when I camp.
All right. Do you want to be first player this next round?
No, you can
Oh,
stick
wait.
with
We
it.
have to resolve.
Yeah, now we have to activate
Okay.
the shield.
Shield activation.
Yes, I'm very musical super mutant.
I'm not sure how to translate this. It says activation 1+, remove any 1 star from the map.
Well,
Activation 0, advance the shield.
may I? Star plus.
Mm-hmm.
Did we freeze or are we just holding real still?
Looks like it's working from my end.
No. Oh, there it goes. It froze up for a second.
No,
and then
it's
blinked.
Twitch. It's
Yeah.
not us, it's Twitch.
It's Twitch. Twitch has been doing a thing.
Okay, good. Thank you, Lobster.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pie.
Yeah, it is apparently a Twitch thing, which is annoying. So yeah, when we would get a star advanced, like star plus on one of these, we
get to do
gain
stuff.
group XP, 1 camp token, or 1 group cap.
Cool. So we'll make those decisions when we reach such a time as we have advanced.
Twitch is having probably high usage issues, is my guess.
All right, so Amanda, I am encountering a ruin. If you
Okay.
would read me the top of the ruin deck.
A few scavengers have gathered their findings and placed them as bets. The first to make it to the far side of the complex and back wins. You
I have
could
agility.
join the race, which means you can re-roll with any of your specials, but you need a value of 6.
That's hard.
Yeah. You could train on the course after they're done, or hold back and take their stuff.
I'll train on the course.
Okay. You don't want to risk anything, but the practice after they're done teaches you a few things. You gain 2 XP and a loot card.
1, 2, and a loot. Lootly loot.
I believe this goes back in the deck, because it doesn't say.
Yeah, it goes on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. You would, but, you know.
I got a fistful of caps. Immediately
Good for you.
discard this and then gain 3 caps. I have 6 caps now.
Go you.
I'm rich, rich. As my second action, I am going to explore this tile,
Okay.
revealing some difficult terrain and a bug.
Well,
It
a
is
critter.
A critter. It is a rad scorpion.
Yeah.
Or a rad roach. Rad roaches are pretty wimpy.
Yeah.
So level 1, it is radioactive, so if it does damage, I take rads. But it would take me 2 turns to get to it.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to go here, and that's half my movement. I'm going to explore this tile.
Okay. You take another rad.
Yes, I do. So, rad, XP. And I'm going to use my second half, and a bug or critter comes out
yes.
here. Face up, not a dude. Critter.
It's a mole rat.
And I'm going to move into that space.
It is not aggressive.
No.
It's cowardly.
It will attack if it activates.
Yep.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. So, activation time. We are activating dudes.
Dudes.
So he flips.
Yep.
And big monsters.
None.
Of which there are none.
Yep.
All right. Who wants to go first this round?
No, I think it's been working having you go first. I'm
Sure.
fine with that.
We
may find at some point that it makes more like strategic sense for one of us to move than the other. But right now I don't think it matters.
Okay. Boodly boo. That's Vault 84.
Yep.
I don't recall how to get into Vault 84.
I feel like you need to encounter a certain card in the big deck.
I'm going to try and kill this dude in the Super Duper Mart. So I'm going to take my move to go
Yeah.
1, 2.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to Capitally Pow.
Yeah.
Actually, this is Super Duper Mart. Yeah, it's a ruin.
Yeah.
It's a level 2 ruin. So yeah, for my second action, I'm going to fight. Fit. He has 1 shield and 1 ranged, which doesn't really influence anything.
No, the
'cause he's
range
in
doesn't
same
influence
tile
anything
as
now.
me. So I roll 4 attack dice, or 3 attack dice. I want head or chest. I hit head and chest, and I take 3 damage.
Okay.
So he is dayed.
Yep.
I take 3.
He gets shuffled back into the dudes, and we get another face down dude.
Mm-hmm.
And
I moved and attacked, so that's the end of my action. Oh, I get it. XP, I level up. Strength or attack or agility. I'm going to take strength.
Excuse me, I was up very early this morning.
Yeah, you were. You really were.
Miss Clara.
Don't I get loot? No, that guy did not have loot.
Yeah, he didn't have a loot bag on him.
But I've cleared out the Super Duper Mart, so as long as this doesn't activate, I can explore it, I'm pretty sure. Amanda.
Yeah.
Your turn. Or did you already?
No, I haven't done anything.
Okay, go ahead.
You were leveling up.
Yep.
I'm going to go up here and encounter Highway 74.
Okay.
You already... Actually, can I encounter and do the challenge? Attempt to fix one of the fog condensers?
Sure.
Isn't that's what we do with this, right? It's encounter at any ruin or settlement.
For some reason, I thought
Without
it was
a
only
star.
settlements, not ruins.
No.
Okay.
And with E or I, and I have both E and I, and it's a value of 4.
All right. So do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
4 pips.
First try. All right, so that puts a star out on the map.
Yeah, so we get to put a star where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 2 XP. So, boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't... It doesn't tell us... I think we're just... This stays out.
We can continue to put stars out.
So that we can continue to put stars out, yeah.
Yep.
And now we have placed a star.
Yep.
So we've finished this. So I get 2 loot.
Oh, sweet.
So I have a Tesla Science and some Mentats. Nice.
Yeah, very cool. We've got some sweet loot.
Yeah.
What's the max hand size? 3?
3.
Yeah.
And I stage 33 and 67.
Okay.
And it's a star plus. So that means we get stuff, right?
Yep.
We get things. So
for each plus, gain 1 group XP or 1 camp token or 1 group token, group cap.
what do we want?
I've got plenty of caps, and I could give some to you. Why don't you gain a camp token?
Yeah, why don't we grab a camp token? I'd like to be able to
So
do
we
some
needed
fast traveling
33,
around.
and what's the other one?
33 and 67. And then we trash this.
Okay. All right, here you go.
Nice. Okay, 33, the last bastion. You find a break in the fog and people still alive on this island. They say that there are several pockets of civilization left in the fog, but most people are either members of the Church of the Children of Adam or holed up in the port town of Far Harbor. What we're trying to do is reach Far Harbor and find out what is really happening on the island. So we have to get to Far Harbor and just encounter Far Harbor.
Okay.
And vault rumors. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the wasteland, claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech. Perhaps it's worth investigating. So there are 2 ways we can go looking for the vault. Many of the vault exiles are caught by raiders. You might be able to get something off one of them, kill a dude. Mm-hmm. Or see if you can find an old exile who will sell you information. Encounter at any settlement and spend 4 caps.
I've got the caps to do that.
Yeah.
We do want to go to a vault because it's one of our win cons.
Yeah, we want to finish a vault.
All right. That is the end of the round. So stuff is... Oh, you've got half a move left.
Oh, right. I do, don't I?
You're at 4 rads. But you leveled up again.
I think I'm going to be a really charismatic super mutant.
Makes sense. Okay.
Very charming.
Now, activate Beasties.
Yep.
He's going to move into the space with you. He's not aggressive.
No, he's not. So unless he activates while I'm standing with him.
Robots, there are none.
Robots!
And stars, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Right, if it's an allied faction, nothing happens.
Yeah, we just
when
ignore
it activates. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next round, who wants to go first?
I think you can go first.
All right.
The dude didn't activate, so you could explore the Super Duper Mart if you want.
I'm going to attempt to build a fog condenser in the Super Duper Mart.
Okay. So E or I of 4.
I have neither E nor I.
So you're just going to have to do a straight up roll.
Maybe I shouldn't do this.
I mean, I don't think anything happens if you fail.
Yeah, but it would be wasting a move.
Yeah. You could just encounter.
Yeah, let me encounter
the
ruins.
Okay.
Here.
All right. A valuable asset hangs from the ceiling of a large room. Debris and green lights surround it. Huh. You're pretty sure this is some kind of trap.
Trap.
Flip the top.
Loot.
Yeah, where are the loot?
That's loot.
Oh no, it's the top cap card. Sorry.
Oh.
Face up. It is a Gek. So your options are, you could get in and out quickly enough, you think, which is an A or L of 4. Send someone else to do it, but you need a companion for that. Or search a different room.
I'm going to try and grab that Gek.
Do it.
So it's a 4 difficulty.
It's a 4
A and
difficulty.
L. I have
A and L.
both agility and luck. So
Yep.
1, 2. I'm going to re-roll for agility.
Yep. 3.
Re-roll for luck. No, I failed.
Fail. Yep, definitely a trap. Suffer 2 rads, and we discard this.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Gek. So that's
it goes-
encountering. I'll
yeah.
try and build a...
And that goes back into the...
So there's a difficulty 4 and I get no re-rolls.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling well so far. 1. Well, that's the end of my round.
Oh, well.
I didn't accomplish much that turn. Amanda,
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay.
You could fight that guy, or you could move on. We're trying to get over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Far Harbor. God, there's a lot of really annoying...
There's difficult terrain, but you
Yeah.
could go through here this way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to go here.
That's half a move.
Turn that over.
There is a feral ghoul standing there. He is aggressive
Sweet.
and level 2.
I'll move into his space and he'll attack me.
Yep.
So... Head, chest, and legs. Chest and... Nope. Nope. That's a
Didn't
nope.
get him. And he hit you 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Better hope that he doesn't activate. Yeah. That's your whole move, right?
Yeah, that was my whole thing.
Damn. In a tight spot.
Yeah.
All right, activation time.
Okay.
No bugs. It's mutants and giant monsters.
We don't have any of those.
Yep. You want to move first this time? Just to get going?
Yeah, I think so.
Why don't you go to Ashbury Road there?
I'm going to camp there
Okay. So
because
move.
I can eat my Brahmin steak, which recovers 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
And then I suffer a rad.
Okay. Okay. In addition, when you camp,
I can, when I camp, put up a camp.
yeah. Do you want to make that a fast travel spot?
I think I do, because
Okay.
it's halfway across. It's like central in the map. It's a really nice spot.
Yeah. Don't you also get another hit point for just camping?
Probably, yeah. When I
Camp
rest.
action.
Yeah.
Camp action, page 4. You can trade with any survivors in your space. All exhausted cards are unexhausted. You become well rested. So whenever a survivor performs a camp action, you may do all of the following in any order. Recover 3 HP, so you're up to max.
Sweet.
Unexhaust all of your exhausted cards. Gain the well-rested trait and trade with any other survivors.
May
so
I
you
be
are
well
rested.
please?
Here you go. Excellent.
Okay. I am 1 rad away from getting my mutation.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
I am going, actually, no, it's in the 5th hole on your board. Isn't that what it said?
Maybe? Five rads. If a survivor's green peg reaches the 5th hole. But it says after they've reached 5 rads.
Okay, that's
So I think it's
confusing.
supposed to be 5, because you start at 0, so you're always
when you hit
gonna have
5
one.
rads.
Yeah.
Okay. So as an action, I can teleport to your camp? I can fast travel?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If there's no active thing in an adjacent, I think.
Well, adjacent to me.
Yeah, adjacent to you. I think that's right. Because you can always fast travel into enemies. As I learned one time when I fast traveled to Somerville Place and there were 2 Deathclaws attacking my settlement that I didn't know about because I hadn't been told to go defend my settlement, but there were 2 Deathclaws. Since then, I build my fast travel landing points up on platforms.
Smart woman.
Yeah, up on roofs. Let's see. Fast travel during a survivor's turn, as long as there are no face-up enemies in their space or an adjacent space, a survivor can perform a fast travel action. To perform a fast travel action, a survivor places their figure on any space that contains a camp token. So yeah.
Okay, I'm going to fast travel to you.
Cool.
And then I'm going to encounter Ashbury Road.
Do it.
As my second action.
All right. You are not idolized, correct?
Deathclaws sound so sinister. They are sinister. I am not idolized.
Actually, is the miniature game at Battleground or is it here?
No, it's here.
I'm going to read this. I'm going to let you make a decision. I'm going to go grab the Deathclaw figure from it.
Okay. I think it's in the other room.
Yeah, I think it's in the guest room. All right, you're not idolized.
No.
Okay. You pass several people in the settlement when you hear an angry voice. You stupid mutt. You look over in time to see a woman kicking a dog.
No!
If you were idolized, you'd have to do a certain action, but you are not. Make this asshole stop. An S or a C of 4.
Okay.
Or let it go shopping.
No, I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Right, do it.
S of 4.
Yep.
Two. I'm gonna use my strength reroll. Oh, Amanda, do you want to assist me on this?
Sure, yeah, I will assist you on this.
I'm up to 3.
4.
Yay! Assisting works! Thanks for the assist.
I show up, I'm like, hey,
Damn.
stop it. You're standing there, stop it. And I'm like, stop.
Thanks, buddy.
You tried the charisma route, I came in with strength, is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think that's
thinking
probably
here,
what
is
happened.
really what happened. So, succeed. You intimidate the woman and the dog runs into the crowd as she shrinks away from you. You become idolized.
Yay, I'm idolized.
We add card 13 and trash this.
Okay.
13 is when you re-encounter the dog.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So 13 gets added.
That gets trashed.
Trash.
Yep. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment.
Okay, I'm going to add this card. I'm going to go ahead and activate while you do that.
Oh yeah, because I did my turn first.
Yeah, which was good because you built a fast travel point and I used it.
It was
That worked out perfectly.
teamwork.
All right, activating.
Co-op play.
So, bugs activate. And dudes activate. So that's going to flip over. This bug, so the question here is this ghoul going to attack me or attack Amanda? I know this is thrilling stuff watching us read manuals, but these are important things to know. Activating enemies, page 3. Okay.
So, Lobster, this...
And attacks the nearest survivor that has the least remaining hit points. That is me.
Yeah.
So I'm getting attacked by this ghoul.
Would you show that off?
Yeah, give me a sec.
This is a death claw. Hi, I don't know if you've seen this figure since I finished painting it.
So yes, they are fairly sinister. Oh, that's upside down. There we go.
Yeah, they're
Rawr. They are giant fanged beasts.
Yeah.
Do you have a painted character that we can contrast them to for scale?
Let's see. I've got some semi-painted ones. Here, you can have this dude here. And dog meat, because I'm also very proud of dog meat. Dog meat's done.
So here for scale is a human. This is a raider. And this is the Deathclaw.
This guy's actually almost done.
It's going to eat his head. I'm eating your head. So yeah, Deathclaws, kind of a threat. They are kind of deadly. So traveling into a Deathclaw would be difficult.
Can you show off dog
Oh,
meat?
sorry, yeah. I'll show off dog meat. Here's dog meat. Woof, woof. It is cute. We have other dog meat figures, because one of the expansions I got has dog meat with goggles.
I'm really proud of how this came out. I'm just so pleased with it. God, it took forever to paint, right? I'm so proud of it, though. I'm really proud of dog meat, too. It turns out that German Shepherds are a real pain in the ass to render and paint.
All right. So we activated stuff. Shields are activating. So
we have to take away a star.
Okay.
That's what happens.
These. There's only one star on the map.
Yeah.
So there it goes. That's sad.
There it goes.
We're gonna have to do more work. All right. That is the end of activations. It is the next round. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to fight this ghoul. You could assist with this as well.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll all 4 dice. I need to hit head, chest, or legs. It is a level 2.
That's
legs,
4 hits. Chest, yeah. You hit it, but it hits you back 4 times.
Yeah, doing 8 damage. Which isn't enough to kill me flat out, so I think I'll take it.
Okay.
So I gain 2, well, I take 8 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ouch.
Can I pass you a card while you're...
I think we have to camp to do that, unless there's some special ability in the game.
I just have something that'll do you more good
I'm
than
going
me.
to camp on my turn.
Okay.
So yeah, I killed it. I gained 2 XP. Boop. Boop. No loot. I took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
New beastie is going to spawn on that beastie spawn point. Oh, this guy also activated. So he moves over
Came
there.
back closer to us.
So this, and no, that I just flipped. Okay. A lot of little beasties.
I want to know how to get workshop mods.
We'll find out.
Well, I mean, I don't know how we do, because they wouldn't have been in the original deck. Like, how do we get them?
It's a good question. You'll have to look that up.
Quests may reward survivors with workshop upgrades.
Ah. So
those aren't quests, though. Those are goals.
Oh.
These are quests. Oh! It's the thumbs up icon.
Okay.
Which we should have gotten. Because we did that with one of the things that we did. I think. Or no, it's Vault Rumors. So if we do Vault Rumors, we get a thumbs up.
Card.
Yeah, so we get one of those.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Because one of our goals is to have 3 workshop upgrades.
Right.
So we need to be getting some of those.
Yep.
Personally, I think the 15 caps pooled between us and the 3 workshop upgrades are probably the easier things to do.
Yeah, we're already up to 9 caps.
Yeah, so I think those are probably the 2 goals that we're trying to get, and then we have to do that one quest.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to camp.
Okay.
I gain 3 XP.
Yep.
Bip, bop, boop. You wanted to trade?
Yeah, I'm just going to flat out give this to you. It's Tesla science. When you camp, if you don't have an eye, you can discard this card to gain 2 XP. But I have an intelligence, so I don't get anything from it.
Okay. Can
But
I
you
camp
don't,
a second
so.
time? Can I camp twice in one location?
Was that your first action?
Oh, I'm well rested now.
If that was your first
That was
action,
my first action.
then yes.
Okay.
I think you
I'm
can. Or is it only movement that you get to do twice? I think the movement you can do twice, but the other actions you can only do once.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to build a fog condenser then.
Do it. Okay. So that's going to be an E or an I of 4.
Okay. Are you assisting me?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can I assist you with non-fight?
Oh, good question.
I thought it was just fights. A fight.
Ah, darn.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just going to encounter Ashbury Road then.
Oh, I should have gained an XP when I assisted you with a fight.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Neat.
So you shouldn't have been able to assist me against the lady.
No.
Had I re-rolled? I don't think I had re-rolled.
You hadn't re-rolled. We'll just say you did it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Retcon.
fine.
Anyways, I'm going to encounter Ashbury Road, which is a settlement.
I also would have taken the same damage you took in that fight.
Oh. So you take 8? Sorry.
Undoing all of my good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Can't we split the damage in half?
Nope.
Darn it.
A whimpering dog wanders from person to person in the crowd. If you are idolized, you have to do this. The dog approaches you and seems to trust you instinctively. He follows at your heels. You gain the dog meat unique asset. And trash this card.
Dog meat!
Yay! We got dog meat!
Exhaust before a fight to ignore all ability icons on the enemy. If you have an aid item, keep this companion when it unexhausts.
Okay.
I do have an aid item.
Yep.
Right? This is an aid item?
If it says item.
No, it says item magazine.
Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have a companion now.
I think it's like stim packs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dog meat.
Neat.
Cool. That's the end of my turn. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to build a fog condenser here.
Okay. You have the intelligence.
I have E and I, so
Yeah.
I get to
No assist
reroll.
die.
Yeah. One, 2, 3. Yep.
4.
There we go. Put a star there.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
And by placing a star, I gain 2 XP, and we put a star in that space. So, boop, boop. And
we already used the card that was place a fog condenser, so okay.
Yeah, we already did that.
Okay.
I'm still trying to reach Far Harbor, so I'm going to explore this as
Yeah.
my other action.
Man, another little critter.
Okay.
This time it is that feral ghoul's back.
Oh boy.
One that really punched us hard.
Yeah.
And Hoffman Farm.
Okay. But we don't have to go through that space necessarily. No. I mean, if it activates, it's coming towards us. But
that's the end of the round?
That's the end of the round.
Okay, activating. Robots and giant monsters. There are none.
Yep.
Okay. Do you mind if I go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Explore here. It is a raider camp with
a dude.
A looter.
Okay.
He is level 1, has ranged, is cowardly and has loot.
Yeah, he'll turn back over if you don't fight, win against him.
The rest of my move to move there.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. I am going to rest for one turn.
Yep.
And regain a few hit points.
What does well rested do? Oh, you can use your well-rested to perform a reroll during a fight or test.
Neat. Cool. All right, so I've rested. I've regained some hit points. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go boop, boop.
Yep. You take one rad.
I take one rad, and I am now immediately mutated. I have healing factor. Each time you perform an action, recover 1 hit point.
What? Wow.
And I get to keep this.
That's powerful.
I don't get to use any aid items. So, I can't use stim packs to recover
Good thing
hit
you already
points.
ate your meat.
Yeah. Wow.
You gain an XP, which means you're going to level up.
How do I gain an XP?
You took rad damage.
Oh, that's right.
You're a super mutant.
That's right, I am. I am a super mutant. E or L. I'll gain some luck, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, every time I perform an action, I recover 1 hit point. I can't use aid items, but every action I do gains me a hit point.
Sweet.
That's good.
Yeah.
I probably need to heal some rads.
Yeah. Some rad away.
Yeah.
Is that an aid item? Can you not use rad away?
Probably.
Whatevs.
Yeah. Don't care. It might be a drug. It might be classed as a drug, not aid. I think aid actually is food, because the Brahmin steak is aid. Need you to get some more rads so we find out
Activating enemies.
What your mutation is. Go for it.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh.
Little critters are activated.
There's so many.
So this is going to move towards me.
Yep.
This is going to move towards me.
Yeah.
This is going to activate.
Yeah.
And this is going to move into your space and attack you. No, it's not aggressive. Yes, it is aggressive.
Yes, it is aggressive, so it's going to attack me. So.
Sorry.
I might die.
So you're aiming for head, chest, or legs.
Okay. Well, I got 2 chest and a leg, and only 1 pip, so I only take 2 hit points.
Yeah.
2 hits. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
So you get 2 XP.
Cool. So the thing is, to gain XP, you move your pip up on your special board, but you only move it up into spaces that have a filled in letter. So I'm not putting it ever in where the P is until I gain a P. Oops. But that means that each level subsequently is harder to go up because you have more places to put your pip. It's very well done.
Yeah, it's a very elegant mechanic.
Yeah.
All right, it is the next round. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Move into Far Harbor?
I'm going to move into Far Harbor.
And encounter Far Harbor.
I will encounter Far Harbor. So encountering Far Harbor, I do that. Star plus. So we get to do whatever the star plus thing there is.
Okay. So that is...
So I reach Far Harbor and find out what's really happening on the island.
Gain 1 group XP, 1 camp token, or 1 group cap. Do we want to try a cap? Because we're trying for caps.
Because we're trying for caps.
So we each get a cap?
I believe.
Is that how group caps work?
So let me double check and see if it's mentioned in here. It doesn't say.
Might have to Google that. It's either we each get a cap or we get 1 cap and choose who gets it.
Yeah. These effects typically provide the survivors with XP caps or camp tokens. It doesn't really say. I wonder if it's more specific on any of the other cards.
I feel like we should each get a cap.
Everyone gets one.
Okay, cool. I'll take a cap then. So that puts us at 11 caps, and our goal is 15? 15. Getting closer.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then we need to pass them to each other, and then at any camp token, discard 15 caps. So one person needs to be carrying them, go to one of the camp tokens, and just dump them all. Yeah. Okay. You aren't even spending them, you're just dropping them off. You're storing 15 caps at your camp.
Yeah. All right, my move.
Yep.
I'm gonna...
Oh, we need to do cards. Because we went and encountered Far Harbor. Yes. Stage 34 and 101. And then this gets trashed.
34?
Yep. Okay, choking fog. As the fog continues to consume the island, Far Harbor has begun to erect mechanical devices called fog condensers that stop the fog from consuming certain areas. So help erect condensers to help slow the spread of fog. When a star is placed on the map, when there's already at least 1 star on the map, you get star plus. Mm-hmm. So we get our star thing, 3 XP, and we get to add a card and stage some more cards. So
nice.
If we can place another fog condenser, yeah.
Okay.
Did I do 2 actions? Yeah, because I moved into Far Harbor and then I encountered Far Harbor, so yeah. Oh, that means I get 2 hit points. I did 2 actions.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about your mutation. 101.
Healing factor.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's pretty powerful.
I'm not saying it was aliens. Brahmin have been disappearing from Hoffman Farm. Stories have circulated about strange lights in the sky on nights of the disappearances. But you know it's probably just a death claw or other predator, right? So we can help defend the Brahmin pens at night, or activate an old radio to monitor signals at night. So to defend the Brahmin pens at night, we have to go to Hoffman Farm and encounter, draw and fight a dude, and it is also irradiated. So you're basically turning it into an alien.
Okay.
And either way we do it, if we win it, we get one of these.
Nice.
The old radio signal, we have to go to Highway 74, which we have out, and do an E or I of 3.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Cool.
And we trash. Do we already trash that? Yeah, we already trashed it.
So that was your activation.
Yep.
It's my activation.
Yes.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3.
You get a...
I take 1 rad damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Now things activate.
Yep. Last activation.
Well, before we shuffle.
Yeah. Bugs, mutants, and stars. So nothing for mutants, but bugs. So, yeah. And this flips over. It's a stingwing.
Okay.
I don't want to fight that. Next round.
All right.
I'm going to fight a dude here at the farm.
Do it.
So I encounter
Level
a
1.
Raider Scum.
So he's irradiated, so you're going to take rad damage from him.
He's level 1, head and chest. He has 1 shield.
Okay.
I'm going to
I am not close
hit
enough
him
to
with
help
my
you.
tire iron. Chest,
2 chests.
chest.
Yeah.
I would take 2 damage.
You take 2 rad damage,
Yeah.
which means you're going to mutate.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take 2 rad damage.
All right.
Bip boop.
So.
I get 2 experience points.
Yeah.
Bip boop. I go up a level.
You get one of these.
Okay.
And you get one of those.
Did he have loot? Oh, no, I get that from that.
This.
Okay.
You defended the Brahmin pens.
Well, give me a sec to choose my perk.
Yeah, but you successfully defended the Brahmin
or
pens.
perception. I'm going to take intelligence.
Well, now that Tesla doesn't do anything for either of us.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I can still sell it for a cap.
That's true. All right. So yeah, you got 2 cards. You got a loot, and you got a
Yep, my
workshop
loot
upgrade.
is junk. During your turn, you may discard this card and another junk card to gain 1 card of your choice from the shop or from the loot.
Yeah, you just sell a bunch of stuff.
Oh, from the discard piles. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I could get that Gek.
You could get that Gek.
But I need another junk to be able to do it. And my shop upgrade is a lab. Rad lab. Any camp token. Cap. Any camp token.
So spend a cap at any camp
spend
token.
3 caps to recover 3 rads. Then resolve the gear effect of another lab upgrade that you have not used this turn without spending caps. So if we have another lab, you get to use both.
Neat. All right, so we have to stage 102.
Oh, hang on. I still haven't done a thing.
Oh. Andy's mutated. What's your mutation, Andy?
I have herd mentality. Positive. During a test or fight, exhaust a companion or be in the same space as another survivor to generate 2 rerolls. Negative. You cannot generate rerolls unless you are in the same space as another survivor or have a companion.
Well, you have a companion.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
that works out well
works for
because
me,
you have dog meat.
Because I've got dog meat with me.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to stage 102.
102.
And add 103. I'm not saying it was aliens. But it was totally aliens.
There's 102.
All right.
And I assume we junk that card.
And it's actually, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Are the names of the two cards?
102, but it was aliens. Creatures come for the Brahmin in the night, but you take them down. These are no death claws. These are small gray humanoids wearing high-tech suits. Some new kind of mutant? There's no way they could be... So you have two ways of resolving this, Andy, or me. We can encounter at any of the settlements until we find the Brotherhood of Steel. Or, which I think is probably what we just added in, this will bring unwanted attention. Pay to cover it up. Go to encounter at any level 3 or higher ruin and spend 5 caps. Either way, we get one of these and stage a different card.
Okay.
See, side quests. So here's the thing. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
My stream's at 10. And I need to put things in ovens.
Yeah.
So, aside from Clara, is there any reason we can't leave this out?
No.
Let's see how much we can do in like half an hour.
Okay.
Ish. 20 minutes. So that I can get the thing mixed up and in the oven.
I believe you have not activated yet.
I have not. So I'm going to...
You could encounter this deck. There's 2 things we've added to it now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to encounter there.
That's 1 action.
Yep. What do I do?
Many people around the settlement are whispering about a small group of Brotherhood of Steel representatives who arrived recently.
We've encountered the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
Neat.
You may avoid the Brotherhood and go shopping, or tell the Brotherhood members about the aliens. It is a charisma of 3 check.
I do have a C. I do a charisma of 3 check. I'm a super mutant walking up to the Brotherhood of Steel being like, hey, Buckethead. You ever see little green men? I am a big green man, but...
Yeah.
That's 1.
Charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma, so I get to reroll 1 die, right?
Yep.
Or no, I get to reroll any number of dice once. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Reroll in a test. Page 13. For each special icon listed, 1 reroll.
It's 1 die.
Doesn't say.
It's got to be.
Oh, no.
Any number of dice?
Yeah. Then the survivor can spend each reroll 1 at a time, to reroll any number of VATS dice.
Yep, I did it.
You did
That's
5.
4 total, so...
Oh, 4 total. Yeah. All right. Success. After some convincing, the scribe in the group becomes interested in your information.
Charismatic.
The Brotherhood is grateful for the information. Complete the alien autopsy quest.
Yeah, but it was aliens.
And gain 2 caps.
So I gain 1 of these. I get 2 caps. Thank you, Brotherhood of Steel. And we stage 107 and trash that.
Side quest.
See, I'm not saying it was aliens.
We haven't done this side quest.
No, we never have. This is great. Brotherhood airship arrives.
Oh man, the Pridwin's here.
Yeah. Having received information about strange occurrences, the Brotherhood has sent one of their airships to the wasteland. Place a quest marker on any space of the starting tile. So, like one of those little, like, pointer tokens. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Oh, put it there. At the end of this round, this is the Brotherhood airship. At the end of this round, the airship moves 1 space towards the highest level robot on the map.
There's no robots.
Yeah. So there are 2 ways we can resolve this. We can help gather local technology for analysis by killing a robot, or The airship looks like it has some pretty fancy gear on board. Maybe you could borrow some. And go to the airship and encounter at it for a CAL of 5. Yeah. Yeah, if you do it by killing a robot, you gain one of these. But if you do it by doing that, you get some power armor.
Oh.
I don't think I can wear power armor. And you get to add, you stage, and each one has you stage a card, but if you have the power armor, you add a card as well. So.
All right, that was your first action. Oh, you still haven't looked at your lab or whatever that is, your camp upgrade.
I have a fast travel. Radio beacon, gain 1 camp token for each fast travel upgrade in play, including this one.
So you get 2 camp tokens?
Including this one, it says.
There.
There are these 2, and it says including this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess this counts as like a fast travel point.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. You still have another action.
I think I'm actually going to rest here.
Okay.
Set up a camp here at Far Harbor.
Okay.
And that gains me 3 hit points. And I did an action. So I'm back at my max hit points.
Sweet.
We now have 2 camp upgrades. And I think we need 3 workshop upgrades total.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So one of us needs to get 1 more. And we will have completed that goal.
Nice.
And we now have, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Getting close.
Yeah.
Can always sell some stuff.
Yeah.
For caps.
All right. Activations.
Yeah.
The deck is empty.
I think we shuffle.
Which means this moves up.
Yep.
And yeah, we shuffle and activate.
It's not too bad.
No.
Yeah. I feel like this is actually pretty balanced.
I remember the first time we played, we were advancing this every round.
Yeah, that wasn't
instead of when this deck emptied.
Yeah, that was very bad. I think this feels very balanced.
All right. Bugs, mutants, and stars.
All right, well, we have a whole bunch of critters out, so...
Yeah, so this one's going to me. It's not aggressive. This one's going here. This one's going here. This one's going here.
Dudes don't activate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
Did
a
I
dude.
move a dude?
Yeah, he's a dude. He has the symbol on the top,
Yeah.
on the front of him.
Yeah.
And that moves towards him. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This one's
Alrighty.
ranged, but it's not aggressive. So if it activates again while it's adjacent to you, it's going to shoot you.
Yeah.
Because it's a bloat fly.
Yup.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Goodness.
What?
We've messed up.
What?
We never put anything on these 2 tiles.
Oh.
There should be an active dude here.
Yeah.
And there should be an active
You set
monster.
up.
I know,
So
I know.
it's a Yao Guai. That's not the worst giant monster we could have.
I think it's activated like 3 times, so it should be way closer to us. But
1, 2, 3.
okay.
There. Done.
And this dude probably should have attacked. Whatever.
He's fine.
Next round.
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? What do you want to do?
Sure. I was going to try and do something at the farm, but I can't because there's a thing here.
You could kill a dude to get information about the vault, or you could encounter at a settlement and spend 4 caps. We're trying not to spend caps.
Yeah. I need to set up more fog condensers.
Yeah. Well, you have an eye now, so you could try to set up a fog condenser at a ruin or a settlement if you can get to one. Actually,
Yeah, I can't fast travel because I've got guys surrounding me, so I'm going to move 1, 2,
yeah.
3.
Okay.
That's
all you can do. I'm going to try and set up a fog condenser at Far Harbor.
Okay.
So It's an E or an I of 4. That is 4.
Sweet.
So add a star. And we get a camp token, a group XP. We either each get a camp token, each get an XP, or each get a cap, I think. Or no, I think the camp tokens are communal.
Okay.
And we can just place them.
Gotcha.
And we either each get an XP or we each get a cap. I say we each get a cap because that puts us in a position to dump our caps at a camp. And we're on a camp right now.
Yeah.
So I did that, right? I'm going to pass you my caps so that you can dump 15.
Do you have to camp to do that? To trade?
Maybe?
Yeah. I'm going to camp my next action.
Okay.
So as long as I don't get killed by a bug, I don't think either of these are aggressive.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, but I can't camp there if there's
12,
things in
13,
the space with us.
14, 15. But I've only done one action.
Oh, that's true.
So if I use my second action to rest there, I can trade with you.
Yeah. Then we just have to hope the bugs don't activate because we can't. Or no, we can do that if there's things.
Yeah, there's nothing to stop us from just discarding the thing, right? It's encountering that space.
I think, can you encounter when there's hostiles?
Maybe?
Encounters. Action cards, icons. Encounter action, page 3. Encounter action. When in a space marked with the encounter icon. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about hostiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're good. So who do we want to dump the caps? Do you want me to camp now and pass you mine? Do you want to pass me yours? If I pass you mine, then you can do it your next turn.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I am passing you enough caps that you now have 15 total.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Activation.
Yep.
Dudes.
Yep.
Robots.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Neat.
I'm going to turn in all these caps.
Yeah. Dump them over here. And we have now done that.
Yep. So we need to do one more.
Yeah, if we can get a third one of those, either by doing the vault rumors or killing a robot with the Brotherhood airship around, we can do that.
How do we condense the fog? How do we move forward in that quest?
Okay, so help erect. Oh, crap. We haven't done this. I added a fog condenser. When a star is placed on the map, when there's already at least one star on the map, we plus a star, so we get our experience. Right?
Yeah.
Like we get whatever we get out of that. And I gain 3 XP for doing that.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. And we add 38. And we have to stage a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
We stage 36, 37, and 134. And then we trash this. Totally forgot about that.
So what do we want to do as our perk?
Well, we have a couple of camp tokens to use, so I don't think the camp tokens are a priority right this second. If we do experience, I go up a level.
All right, let's do experience.
Okay. Go with the P. It's very windy out.
Yeah. These 3 are all getting staged.
Alrighty. Infiltration. With some condensers up and running, Far Harbor has earned enough breathing room to figure out what's really going on here. So you need the proper knowledge of how these condensers work, study similar technology by killing a robot, but that would advance the shield, so we're not doing that. Head to the nucleus to infiltrate the children of Adam for information. So to come over here to do that. Acadia in need. Caught in the middle of everything involving the fog is the hideout of Acadia, run by the synth Dima. Ambivalent to the conflict between Far Harbor or the church, he has one goal: to help as many escaped synths as possible. So we have 2 ways of doing that. Encounter any settlement until you locate the synth, or encounter any settlement until you locate the synth. Convince the synths to avoid Acadia and stay to help the island, or guide the synths to the refuge of Acadia, and depending on that gives you one thing or another. If you convince the synths to avoid Acadia and stay to help the island, you get a camp, you get a workshop upgrade and stage card 157. But if you send them to Acadia, you get 5 caps and stage 41. And finally, flesh and bone. The locals are in an uproar. A young girl named Olivia has been run out of her home for being a synth. She says if someone could just find her sister, she could prove false these ridiculous claims that she's some kind of robot. Add 135. There's something fishy here. Interrogate Olivia. You encounter at any settlement and do an S or C of 3. Or you go looking for her missing sister and encounter at any ruin until you find Olivia's sister. Either way, you get a workshop upgrade.
Yeah, which would get us closer to winning.
Yeah, we have a couple of ways to do that. So I would say one of the things we want to try and do is get a workshop upgrade somehow by doing one of the side quests. Mm-hmm. And then we can think about just hammering in on the main quest.
Okay.
And I would say if we can get one of those side quests done and get one of those, goals, then that's a good pausing place for us.
Yeah. Well, I turned in all my stuff.
Yep.
As my second action, I'm going to rest.
Good call.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm so irradiated. All right. We need to get all the way over to the nucleus. I'm going to... Yeah, there are enemies in an adjacent space. Pain in the butt.
A lot of enemies in the adjacent space.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is move 1 away from them. Mm-hmm. Oh no, he's in that, right? I'm going to fast travel from here.
Okay.
To here. Mm-hmm. And then use 1 movement to move here.
All right. Activation time.
Yes.
Do we want to pause there or 9:15?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so let's remember. Chat, help us remember.
Don't let us forget.
The next thing we're doing is activating.
Yeah.
And then it's the next round.
Claro.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, this is great.
2-player.
Yeah. If we could do this for like another hour and a half, I think we would be able to do it.
Yeah, and we were going kind of slow as we were trying to figure out the mechanics.
Yeah. So I say we take a picture of what the board looks like.
Okay.
And keep our special boards as they are, and then bag up and like put these all together because they're the ones that are out and staged. Just because Clara's going to bat all of this off the table and onto the floor. You know that's exactly what she would do. This is great, though.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. This is super fun.
I'm going to actually take several pictures. I
Good
think.
call.
I'll take a picture of my character. Take a picture of the board. You want to get a picture of... Okay, here. These are all the staged quests.
Yeah.
Your character.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for a cooperative game of Fallout, the board game.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to playing all the scenarios. Except we'll probably never play in the pit, which is the downloadable content for Fallout 3. There is the option to play as slavers. I don't think we're ever going to do that. But all the other scenarios we'll probably play with. Fun times.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again next week.
And I will be over on my channel.
Yeah.
In about 40 minutes-ish. Give or take a couple of minutes.
Yeah. She's making herself some food first.
Yeah, we have 2 hazelnut tarts and an apple galette to bake, so I'm going to stick one of those in the oven. All right. Thank you all for joining us. This was super fun. I love this game.
Oh, it's so good to be able to play it cooperatively officially.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant evening, and for anybody who does such things, have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week if we don't see you on Amanda's stream in like 40 minutes.
Yep.
Night, everybody.
Good night.